Hello guys, this is Commander Trotsky and welcome to a new episode of Hoi4 No Compromise, No Surrender DLC, in which we will start with this very tiny nation, Communist China. We have just two provinces. So let's start with political focus. Let's assign our armies to generals. We have only two provinces and two civilian factories just. Let's train 5 divisions each, and construction research and electronic. Okay, the division within the party. Maybe he has a point. We need to get the war support. Now we have the political power. Let's justify war against our big neighbor. Know the enemy. Okay. After that, burn that paper tigers. We need to make the Chinese United Front actually, because it's our only way to win against both the Japanese and the nationalists. Now rely the 28 Bolsheviks. Okay, so now China accepts to join our faction, which is most important. And now we just have to reject everyone else, because we don't need... Okay, so what should we do? No, we don't need non-aggression back. After this, we can usurp control over Yan'an, or whatever, because we need to get more territories. And amazing. Our territory is doubled. Okay, so now, long march to recovery. Let's assign He Cheng, the Minister of Health, to get more division recovery rate. And what should we do? Instill the rule. Let's improve our army. The justification is finished. Zhang Gutao comes. Let's trust him. We need as much help as possible. He will come with his divisions actually. And yeah, the division arrived. We could use it to break the enemy fronts. Now the Red Army reborn. Great. Now we managed to get the enemy away. Now we can just get as more provinces as we can. The Red Army reborn. And we get more military factor. Reject and cooperate. We're almost capturing their city, capital city. And now another, as we are about to finish, let's justify war against Hebei Shahar, because they have crucial position in the war with the Japanese, so we would need these territories in order to halt the Japanese expansion. And we call China to war. It's too late, so they will not take anything from the peace conference, and we just got their help with their huge armies to finish our war. Great, we took everything. And now the new troops came, cavalry, so they move fast, it's even better. Guide the central committee. And now we can take decisions to impact the balance of power, which would need the Bolsheviks to win. Another focuses. Now they are currently 30%, but we need more than 30%. It takes time. So we cannot continue with this focus right now. People's militia, because we're still a militia. And asymmetric warfare is finished now. We have more than 30%. We can continue with our pairs. So who will be the head? This this would be more politician, while the other general would be more military. Okay. Our justification is over. Let's attack. They don't have much divisions guarding their provinces. Maybe because all their neighbors are in our faction, so they have a lot of borders to guard. Now we are almost next to Beijing. It's time to call China also to wipe everything. We need to get Beijing first before the Japanese attack. And amazing, now we got everything. And the Japanese started to attack China. Revolution from the city. We can justify against this other clique next to us. We need to wipe as much warlords as possible in order to reunite China. Okay. And British and France announce alliance. Okay. Proletarian workers unite, we will get this amazing modifier, and people start to lose trust in us because we don't interfere in the Chinese-Japanese war. We can embrace Stalinism now, and let's declare war on our neighbors. We get even more military factories, and this war will be easy, like we have much bigger armies than them. Almost capitulated. Let's get their capital quickly before they move and protect it. So this now the war will be over fast. Oh no, no. But we managed to get their capital before them, and now we expanded even more. Our territory are much bigger now. And we embraced Stalinism, so now we are in a position to join the Comintern. This is what we want right now. Okay, convince Zhang to stay in the Communist Party. We get a research slot. Prepare for the inevitable. And peaceful unification. And join the Comintern. I hope now we are at war with Japan because we unified with China, so just hope that we hold them and they don't capitulate us before we join the Soviet Union. But we are holding back. They have much superior forces than us. And amazing, with the Soviet interference we can now freely attack the Japanese. Let's start to research planes and tanks. We don't know what are planes and tanks until now. And spread the White Revolution. Let's upgrade the world economy. Amazing. Now Mongol puppet had capitulated, and Manchukuo also capitulated. The Soviet Union had completely turned the tide of the war. It's supposed to be a very difficult war for us, but the Soviet Union had just solved everything for us. Like, Japan is nothing compared to the Soviet Union. Request for aid. Even after all this, we request for more aid. And now we attack another warlord. Okay, Soviet Union sent us aid, amazing. And let's start producing planes. We would need to rebuild our, not rebuild, we need to build from the beginning our air weapons. And the World War II officially started in Europe. Okay. I hope we will be able to finish this one before Germans would attack the Soviets, because the Soviets would need all their armies to protect their European borders, and we don't need to cause them problems so that Germany would eat them very fast. And we made a non-aggression pact with the West, because we don't need to worry about guarantees and stuff. We need to wage our wars and win them without any trouble. It should be quiet wars. And Japan offers peace. We kicked them out of Asia, so okay, amazing. Now we have peace with Japan. We just have to attack the warlords. And great, peaceful unification with China is a genius plan, so that we unite China without having to worry about anything. These people are with Japan, but let's annex them before Japan do anything. So Japan did not even join the war. Great. Now let's start to build research facilities. Nuclear one, we need to become a nuclear country, and air one, to research air weapons. Also, we have to create an agency, because now we became a country, not just militias hiding in the mountains. So we have to act like that. And let's attack Xinjiang now. Amazing. And let's also attack Wanghai-ma. Move the capital. Now we can make Beijing the actual capital for us. And this justification is also finished. We can attack. Okay, so we have to employ Chief of Air, because we need to improve our air weapons. Great, now we won this, let's annex. Now we have a bigger border with Xinjiang. And Japan formed another faction, and they are still fascist government. Are they thinking of another round of war? If they need round 2, there is no problem with us. We can beat them again, no problem. And now we have to focus on economic improvement. We need to create a strong economic country. And we have now good amount of airplanes to ensure air superiority. Okay, let's assign scientists for air research. And we can justify war against Sichuan Clique. Our war justification are very fast, because we have modifiers which lowers our justification. We have troops in their land, so maybe we can just get them out. Now we can declare war. Also, yeah, it's the same country. Let's justify against Yunnan also. Re-establish the state bank. And Let's specialize in civilian military because we will build more military factories from now on. Okay, let's declare against Yunnan. And United States cancelled the non-aggression pact as well as Britain and France. We don't have any more non-aggression pacts with the West, which is bad, but we can think of ways to renew it later. And we are almost in Altai. Great, we got Altai. Thinking is almost now they capitulated. We can just annex them. Amazing. Poor Sino-German relations, I don't care. And what can we do now? For ruler surveys? Or Chongqing. Sichuan clique has capitulated as well. We just have Yunnan now. Okay, launch industrialization effort too early for this, let's and almost in Dali. We capitulated. Now we got most of the Chinese warlords. Just now we have to annex Tibet. And we proclaimed Tibet with this focus. Or after thinking, it would be faster to just declare manually and not making this focus. Okay, transport planes, because we would need paratroopers. And declare war. This one is easy actually, like we got Lhasa in just like 5 days or something. And now People's Republic of China is officially reunited. We conquered the entire territory of China. Now we are a big country. So let's make our divisions more trained, more organized, because we are no longer militias. Let's assign politicians in the government, assign a chief of navy, because we need to start building our naval force. We can promote this general and appoint him in the high command for infantry bonuses. We can also get labor advocate for lower consumer good factories. And let's change our doctrine to mobile infantry, because we are no longer people's militia. We need an organized army. Okay, launch industrialization effort now. And we can join the Soviet Union in their war with Germans. So now we can make another non-aggression pact with Western countries. The US not accept it now. At least we can start with British and France. So now let's attack Korea. Since we have the non-aggression pacts. The justification is over. Let's conquer Korea. Good thing is that the allies did not interfere. We can just do what we want with them. I mean, we have a big country, big armies, but I think it is better not to start any problems with the allies right now. And the Soviet starts invasion of Iran. It would be great if they make it a communist nation. Now after annexing Korea, we needed this land actually for paratrooping. So let's build airports in the Korean land next to Japan. And now let's join our war with Japan. Help the Soviets because we are distracted fighting a two-front war. We should finish this. They offer peace. No, this time we will only be satisfied with total victory. Okay, now let's initialize the first 5-year plan. And Japan invited Vietnam and Thailand to attack us. We did not notice. They took some of our land. Let's retake them back now. And let's get our 5th research slot. Let's get a theorist. And okay, let's invest in Afghanistan to boost communism in the land. Okay, now this is a great encirclement. We encircled like 50-60 divisions. Now most of the German army, not most, but it's like 10%. And Japan declared war on the Allies. United States joined the Allies, okay. Oh, this huge encirclement is taking place. We will wipe completely all these armies. Yeah, amazing. Great. Yeah, first pocket is wiped out. Let's get the second one. Wow. Really a lot of divisions you got here. Everyone gets it. Now, finish these divisions. Great. Now, how much casualties? Okay, and their army is now decreased a lot. Okay, finalize industrial plan. Let's now. Now Finland had signed white peace with the Soviets, and we are liberating Warsaw. So much resistance there from the German side. Yeah, close to Berlin. Let's get Berlin. Amazing. Still they are far away from capitalization. We got Berlin in 1942. It's an amazing record. And our paratroopers plan succeeded in Japan. Now we can just get our armies there.
准备完毕，长官。准备移动，出发。
Okay. And we're pushing more in Germany. We liberated Poland. Let's research nuclear reactors. We got Tokyo already. So Japan is about to be capitulated.
命令。准备移动。
Let's get Yokohama. Great, and yeah, I think they are capitulated by now. Great. So peace deal. Now we got Japan puppet completely for our own, which is amazing. We also got some Soviet Union got a puppet here. We got Thailand as our puppet as well. So Indochina and Japan, Korea is secured. Now we can just focus on our European front. Can we form the Republic? I think not after all this stuff we turn into democratic and join the West. Let's the party build the nation. Okay, and now we are pushing towards the French border already. Request territorial integrity. I think it did not have any effect. The Soviet Union will not hand us anything. Anyway, it was worth a try. Now, let's demand our cities which the Europeans took from us during the Opium War.
注意，出发。准备移动。准备完毕，长官。
Now we're breaking the Axis lines, and Dare to Struggle has finished.
是的，长官。
So, Portugal refused, our puppet obliged, and UK even obliged, amazing. So, Portugal, they are not even in the Allies, let's justify war against them. If they don't want to give us the city peacefully, we will get it with war. Yeah.
继续攻击。准备完毕，长官。
Okay, so now steal an army. Great, now we are pushing towards the Balkans. And Romania has capitulated. Now let's go to Bulgaria and use that the AI does not protect their borders. We get some steel. Bulgaria had also capitulated. And Turkey joins the allies. Okay. Let's justify war against Spain because we need a way to go to Portugal. We don't have any navy to make a... Now we build rockets. Let's start the phase of the Cold War. We need also nuclear weapons. And we justify against Spain. Germany had capitulated. Amazing. So now we have to capitulate Italy and Hungary. The fall of Budapest. And let's get Italy quickly. Greater Hungary had also capitulated and Mussolini is deposed now. Let's take Rome. Fall of Rome. And civil war started in Italy. Okay. And now looks like Mussolini is completely defeated. The peace conference. Great. So now we took most of Germany to be our puppet. Still, Spain and Portugal are in war with us. So, the Soviets took the majority of Eastern Europe. They have one German puppet also. The Allies had one German occupation zone. Bavaria is a communist puppet also. Prussia also. We took Korea now into a communist nation and become our puppet, so now Asia is secure. Down of African group, Philippe Pétain had made a new faction to fight us. So still the enemy had not completely dealt with. We still have Vichy France to defeat. They are the remaining nations of the fascists. Now this Montenegro is defeated, but nobody could have enough points to take it, so we will just leave it like this. Now we prepare naval invasion and
准备完毕，长官。有何指示？
Okay, Now they have war with France, so we just simply moved our troops to the French territory. And we defeated the remaining of it. Let's take our city. Okay. And now we got Spanish puppet for ourselves. The Soviet also got another Spanish puppet. Portugal is now a democratic government. And Morocco is liberated actually. Turkey now got Palestine as a puppet. They got Sinai. They got Jordan. Is this a new Ottoman Empire expansion? And we have an anarchist government in Africa. So it's actually anarchist now. They got their control of the territory. So, and we got a huge iron wall, iron curtain in Europe. We are, the Allies have a lot of like navy islands, but inland we have the majority of the power. Well, that's it. Like, as communist China, we managed to reunite in 1941 and win the World Wars and spread communism in as much nation as possible. Now the second war looks like if we attack the ally, it would be much more fierce than the original World War. It would be entirely the majority of the world is fighting each other, so I expect millions of casualties. It's like double of the World War II. If we make this war, it would be in another video. So we have a lot of puppets. That's it. Thank you for watching and see you in another video.